Okay, so Daryl was just mentioning we have a lot of excess soil here. Now we're going to put some back into this pot, and here's a brand new tool that we've come out with, and I call it the Cradle hoe. Cradle because it's a little bit like a ladle, a soup ladle, but you use it, you know, how you grab a tool and how you hold it in your hand has everything to do with how that tool will function. If I'm grabbing a hammer and I'm hammering in a nail and I'm holding the hammer up here, that's not working very well. The handle is meant to grab at the handle with a grip and let that work. Your physiology will relax, the tool will become more functional when I hold it in a proper way. That being said, so this cradle hoe, you grab it by that knob and that little bulb fits very comfortably in my palm. Now I can go in here and take a very generous amount of soil. There's our turtle shovel, and here's our cradle hoe. It's a bit more volume in this hand here. So by taking that out, placing it in, it's a very simple move. As opposed, now you just looked at my physiology, what I'm doing with my shoulder, elbow, and wrist. But I think you're going to really enjoy our cradle hoe because the volume of dirt you can move very quickly, and it's kind of a unique way you're moving. I mean, I don't think there are any garden tools that actually function in this fashion, and you're going to find it super functional.
Yeah, I haven't seen any myself, and I'm exploring a lot of garden tools.
Particularly, another wonderful use of this is, let me grab this. If you're in a pot, and let's say this is compacted soil or last year's plant that passed away, or you already harvested it, now I want to go in here and clean this out. Amazing tool again, where I can get in there and dig and all the way to the bottom very quickly. Loosen that up and prepare it for the next plant. As opposed to taking my shovel, if I'm trying to do the same thing, I've got to cock up my shoulder a little bit differently. I can't come out here across without banging into the side. You see, this horizontal movement is quite a bit different and not as easy as if I did this. This is so super. I'm working within this radius. And when I'm working the shovel, my radius just got bigger.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because I'm now out here, coming at it from the horizontal or diving. So this particular tool, our cradle hoe, again, is really amazing, super simple to use. And going into a bag of new topsoil or mulch or compost. When I'm using our cradle hoe, you're not getting hung up on the side of the bag. Like if I go into a bag, I've got my hand and everything 12-14 inches across, and I'm going to be pulling soil out of the bag and dropping it right back in. I can't get out. It's like the hand in the candy jar, right? You come out with a fistful of candy, you can't get out of the candy jar. So that's where the cradle hoe is really functional.